anyway, so I've been fat my whole life, whatever, been on all the diets, blah, 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 whatever. So, but when I was 16, I decided it was going to be a great idea. I was looking through 17 magazine, and there it was in the back, Camp La Jolla. It's a fat camp for teenagers in San Diego. I was like, well, I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure my parents mortgaged their house, not even kidding. It was my first time on a plane by myself without like friends or their parents or whatever. And so I get on the plane, whatever, get there, I'm registering, I'm all excited. And then, and I'm like, I mean, I can't be the fattest person there, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna be like a little skinnier than most people. And then I get there, and I look over, and there are these 5 broads standing over there. They're about 5'10", $1.02", soaking wet. And I go, who the fuck are they? And they go, they're models. They're learning how to eat right. I looked at my counselor and I said, here's the deal. If things go awry, we're gonna eat them. And I was like, and not in a good way. I mean, so I was like, not in a good way, baby. I'm talking like fork, knife, cut that shit up, dip it in ranch. Like, we're gonna eat them. Because there's not a lot of food going on around here. So, it's actually a true story. But you know, I mean, growing up, I mean, I was fat, but I was a happy fat person, which is like good and bad, like in a weird way. But, cause like I didn't need to lose weight. I was like, oh, I'm happy. Everyone likes me, whatever. And so I didn't do a lot of dieting. I ate a lot of Chocodiles. I discovered Little House on the Prairie, Triscuits, and cream cheese right around 6th grade. Not good. So things got a little crazy. So, again, true story. But I had this friend. But I was also very much, like, I was happy when I was like, okay, I'm fat, big deal, whatever. I'm still going to the beach. And so I like put on a bathing suit, I go to the beach, I'm like, sorry, you know, whatever. Tan fat is cuter than white fat. Am I right, ladies? Yeah, no, legit it is. Hence, that's why I went to the tanning bed this week. I know I'm gonna get cancer, la la la, whatever. Okay, so anyway, so I have this friend. This is a true story. So it's actually not, sort of true. So I have this friend, and she's like kind of big-ish, and so we call her Squishy. Okay, I mean we're all a little squishy when you get to 50, and so she's like, I'm like, let's go to the pool. I mean, come on, let's go to the pool. Tan fat, white fat, blah blah blah, whatever. And so she's like, I don't go to the pool. Because if I put on a bathing suit, they are going to know that I am fat. And I was like, hey, Squish. They already know. So I said, okay, here's the deal. I've been shopping for fat people bathing suits for like years. So let's go. We'll go shopping. We'll find you a bathing suit. So the first one she picks out is silver. It's a silver one piece. And so it's a silver one piece. She goes to the dressing room, comes out, and I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. And she is like, I'm gonna try on the other one. And I was like, fine, because you look like a fucking baked potato. I mean, we do love baked potatoes, but I mean, not while you're on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So she tries on this other one. This one was like iridescent blue, whatever, and it had more coverage. And so she comes out in that, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And she goes, I know, right? This is it. And I was like, yeah, you look like a fucking well-fed mermaid. I was like, but Ariel and I, we're going to the beach. She may have a thyroid issue. We're going to call her doctor on Monday. Okay, but let's be honest. Who in here isn't in constant pursuit of your goal weight? All of us. You're all liars if you're not saying that, and if you're too skinny, fuck you. Insane. But constant pursuit of your goal weight, which we all know, let's be honest, real talk, that's what you wrote on your driver's license. Every time I give my driver's license to someone, I'm like, ooh, did I mix in carbs this week or did I cut them out? I don't know. Let's see if he really believes it. Anyway, so when I decided I was going to do this whole thingy, right, the night before I did it, so my dad, I said to my dad, I'm doing this whole thing, and it's like women, and it's great, and it's comedy, and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh my God, that's so cool, Aim. That is so cool. Is that like one of those like pound me too things? And I was like, sweet Jesus. I was like, no. Pound me too, Dad. I go, that's like the rotary fucking phone of sexual harassment. And he was like, that was rude. And I was like, so like, do you still call time and temperature? There's this chick, her name's Alexa. You may want to look into her. So Harvey Weinstein, motherfucker. So he's our big catalyst for #MeToo. How ugly is this person? I'm not kidding. Like, I mean, listen, I'm no prize, but I'm just telling you right now, this dude is ugly. Like he's like I don't know, like a cross between like a grizzly bear with mange and Shrek. On meth. And I don't mean meth from Jeffco. I mean meth from Detroit. Legit fucking meth. He's so not cute. So you kind of feel bad. You kind of feel bad for the girls. I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. So you escaped from Chernobyl. You learned how to rape people. And then you named a production company Miramax. Sounds to me like the Hollywood set version of Colon Blow. Just saying, that's why they're all so fucking skinny. And then, how about this? So the trial, right? Boyfriend acts like he's a victim. Are you even kidding me? He acts like he's a victim. He's like, it's been so hard for me, whatever. Easy, Harv. Easy, Harv. Slow your roll, dude. And so he did. And he shows up in a fucking walker. And so he shows up in a walker with tennis balls. I mean, I literally was like, you can't write this shit. Like, this is insane. And he's like coming in, and I'm like, dude, you were Shrek, not the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like, come on. And he's like rolling in and on his walker or whatever. And the trial was terrible. Horrible, horrific. I don't even want to make light of that. But then they find him guilty. Shocking. You nasty, dirty bird. Shocking, you're guilty. That motherfucker stands up off his walker and's like, I'm out. And he walks out of the courtroom. True. Did anyone else see this? Like, this is true. He left the walker, the tennis balls, and we're hoping his testicles. So there was this girl, one of the terrible victims, like the real victim, and she figured out, which is fucking brilliant, she figured out I'm gonna wear 2 pairs of Spanx. If I wear 2 pairs of Spanx, the boyfriend cannot get in there. Okay, fine. Have you people ever put on a pair of Spanx? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. You're like, it's like a fucking sausage casing for a human. And you put it on, and you're like, okay. And that shit's got to go somewhere. So, it doesn't just go away. So, and so you're like half like Green Bay Packer, and then you're like half the model from Fat Camp. All together. It's super great. Yeah, super comfortable. Yeah. 2 pair, I can't even imagine. But here's the deal. That was like a suit of armor, you know? I mean, like, nobody's gonna get in there. It's like LifeLock for your vagina. We're gonna call it Box Lock. And if there's anybody that has any business ideas, talk to me after the show. Oh, speaking of blocking things, did you guys see over Christmas? It's kind of exploded over Christmas, where like you could like take a picture of yourself and put it on like socks, or or like oven mitts, or whatever, or men's boxer briefs. So I promptly ordered 7 pair of boxer briefs with my face on them for my husband when he travels. I don't even know what you're saying. Sorry. Anyway, true. It's like the ultimate cock block. I'm like, here's the deal. When some girl tries to go down on you, she's gonna be like, whoa, whose face is this? So, yep. You're welcome, girls. I don't even know how long I've gone. But anyway, so we love to travel. We really do. Because he travels on business a ton, whatever. And so we get to travel personally, which is great. So he likes to like be local. Like, so we're in Utah, and he wants to like drink local and la la la, who am I fucking out, whatever. So he orders this beer in Utah. In Utah, it's called Polygamy Porter. Not even kidding. Oh my God, now I'm getting big signs. So Polygamy Porter, and you know what Polygamy Porter, that their little side deal, their little tagline is, why have just one? I just have one more, Andy, I promise. This is so fun. Thank you guys for knowing you're going to all have the coronavirus when you leave. Because I'm just hoping that, like, I'm going to start to lose weight, like, right around, like, when we run out of food in, like, the 2nd month of the quarantine. That's when I'm going to get skinny. So, anyway, polygamy, that's all weird, right? It's just weird, you know? But it's actually brilliant. You got a bunch of chicks. They get shit done.
Yeah.
And you only have to sleep with him like every 5th day. Otherwise, it's just you and your personal massager. I think it's kind of a good deal. But the thing that I do think is actually I'm pissed off about is swingers. First of all, ew. I mean, ew. But they have hijacked the pineapple. Am I right? Oh my God! They have hijacked the pineapple. Because what you do, for those of you that don't know this, they take the pineapple and you have to have a flag or some weird shit in your yard upside down, which means you're open for business. Ew. So I'm pissed about that because that's the international sign of hospitality. Don't go sexualizing hospitality and shit on us. That's weird. But I do think that they should probably just each get a new vibrator. And then mix that shit up. You'll be fine. You don't need anyone else. I don't share French fries. I'm not sharing penis. So speaking of vibrators, because when you're 50, you talk about vibrators. It's weird. When you're 48, nope. When you turn 50, everybody's like, I am on the downside. I have crested. Woo! I am on the downside. So let's talk about what's going to make my life better on this last little journey. And clearly, it's a vibrator. So I have a friend that legit said this out loud. Swear to God. I don't have a vibrator. I don't need one. I've been married for a long time. I've never needed one. I'm like, really? Okay, well, first of all, we already know you don't have one. You have resting bitch face. You clearly do not have a vibrator. But what you should do is get yourself over to that little boutique next to the strip club and get yourself one. And call me when you're fucking nice. It's insane. It's crazy. So then I was like, okay, need. Like, need is a strong word, right? Like with your kids, you say like, do you really need it? Do you really need it? Whatever. And no, I don't need a Mercedes to get to fucking work every day, or a Ferrari or whatever. But I mean, it's a whole lot more fun, and I get there a lot quicker. So then I was like, then I got like kind of bitchy with her. Then I was like this, listen, campfire girl. You can rub some fucking sticks together and build a fire, or you can just lay back, relax, and flick your bit.